Hello, I'm Nigel James, Princess Brokerage International, and I'd like to just walk you through this Princess F62 which we have for sale on our listings. Me and Mrs. Jones. She's a one-owner boat and she's in really nice order, and I'd like to just explain to you some of the features. Here on the platform we've got what is now really a traditional high-low platform. And we could fit here a Williams 325 rib with no trouble whatsoever. It has a lovely little feature of this teak step here, which is a seat really, and it's just a nice touch because you can have the platform in the water and the boat and the toys and the kids there swimming, and you can perch here and interact with those people that are enjoying the water. Okay, so now here we are in the cockpit, and you know, this seating area here is just worth a bit of thought. The table shrinks down to coffee size to make access in and out easy, and if you're not eating you don't need such a big table. But if you are using the table in full, you've still got a lot of deck space in front of it between this and the doors, and it just shows that, you know, there's a lot of volume here, a lot of space, and there's lots of room to move around, you know, regardless of what people are doing. Other features on this boat, just to think about a bit, are the finishes. You know, we've got a nice paint finish here with a contrast in vinyl, a lot of teak work on this boat. A lot of effort with the detail design. It's a very smart looking boat. So here we are on our main deck, and you can see for yourselves instantly it's a very long deck for a boat of this length. It's got you know, very high window lines, so almost deck head through to waist height. There's a lot of light. That really brings the outside in, makes the boat feel big, makes the boat feel spacious. We've got a long seating area here with a settee opposite, so we've got the nice social sit across seating with a TV on this side. We've got a galley here which is aspected onto the exterior of the boat, so you're serving directly into the cockpit, which is where we like to spend a lot of our time. But you've also then got this dinette area and indeed the saloon. So it's a central part of the boat, which is more or less how we all live anyway. I really like this feature which we've got on the front left side of the boat here. There's an L-shaped seat under the glass, which is a great place for a morning coffee. It also enables for a couple of people to sit facing forward when you're passage making, which is, you know, great if you've got any distance to cover. And it brings a little social circle around the driver, enables us to keep him company on those longer journeys. Okay, so you're now sitting at that L-shaped seat, port forward saloon under the screens, and you're panning back into the cockpit, and it really does give you the sense of size of this boat's main deck. We've got a huge length here, just two short steps between the two decks. We're opening out through these doors into the cockpit area, and whilst I feel like I'm in the middle of the boat here in the galley, and I've probably got 5 or 6 meters of boat behind me. There really is, you know, volumes of space, different places to sit. There's always going to be somewhere to get a bit of peace and quiet with your paper, or sit down and have your cup of tea in the morning. It really is a stunning layout. Okay, so now we're at the helm. Always an area where I feel with Princess, they really spend a lot of time and effort making this work. We've got a lovely helm position, great angle out of the glass. We're quite close to the glass, so we get a really good view. And we're quite forward, so you know the foredeck's quite short. We can see what's going on around us, no problem at all. Unusual for a boat of this size, proper size side door. It means the guy driving the boat can easily come out and help with ropes and decision making on deck. We got here fairly conventional layout, but we've got our twin screens, we've got digital display for the engines, we've got thrusters, both bow and stern. We've got a Seakeeper gyro on this boat. You know, we've got our electric tabs, our VHF. It's all here. There's nothing that you really could want for. Another great feature of this boat is the foredeck. We've got the what I would call a Portuguese bridge, which means we've got our long settee in front of the screens facing forward. Fantastic place to be on a meandering day when the water's a little nice and flat for us. And then in front of that we've got our sunbeds with the lift-up head base. The bulwark is quite high. The deck area is very safe. You could have your kids there. You could have your grandmother there. I think anybody would have a super time. The F62 has a great lower accommodation layout. It's very uncomplicated, but it really does do what it says on the tin. We've got 3 cabins and 3 bathrooms. So we've got a lovely twin here, good sized bunks, couple of portholes, lots of headroom and space, its own self-contained bathroom. We've got a beautiful VIP here, wide, spacious, well lit. It's got its own bathroom, although it does have on this particular boat the additional door, so you can use it as a day head as well. And then once we're into the owner's cabin, we've got a full beam cabin, self-contained space, self-contained bathroom. So 3 cabins, 3 bathrooms. I think if you're using 3 cabins frequently, it's a must-have really. So super impressive, this crew cabin. It's almost like a 4th cabin for the boat if that's what you wanted to do, because not everybody on boats of this size want a crew all the time, maybe just on occasion going to Ibiza or something. But the rest of the time you've got a space here where you could put your guests. It's got a nice big opening, and although it is a little vertical, the opening is very big and very user friendly. But once you're in, you've got headroom, you've got 2 great bunks, you've got a big window in the transom, you've got a proper bathroom that you walk into with a proper shower that you stand under. It really is you know, it does make it a 4 cabin boat really, and makes the space very, very versatile. So coming up onto the Flybridge on this F62, I think one of the first things to point out, well, perhaps the first thing to point out is the cover. We've got a winter cover on here, which this owner likes to keep on because this time of year he likes to use the boat, and when the weather's not so inclement, it's a really nice feature. But it divides this area up quite nicely in the detail. So we've got our seating area under the hardtop, which whether the weather is inclement or the weather is super hot, it brings you know, a solution to the party. But then outside here, we've got a sunbed, which is outside the suntop area. It's a sunbed which is planted in the middle, so you can get on the bed from both sides. And you've got this super high rail all the way around, which really does add to the security of the area. The other points to think about though, I think, are here. We have this beautiful seating area. The table folds, so we can have it small and have it like a coffee table arrangement and easy access in and out. Good handholds when you're at sea as well. And then we've got this really good arrangement here, which I think is really nice, interesting feature. The round table is quite unusual. It gives you a bit of seating around the helmsman so that you can all be together in a social sort of setting if you're doing a bit of passage making. But it just adds a little bit of a design feature, which I think brings a nice touch. Flybridge Heights, also something to note. You know, we're waist height all the way around this flybridge. We're feeling like we're in it and that we're safe and secure no matter who we've got on board with us. Thanks for your time. Please do make the effort to go to our website. There you're going to find a very good technical specification of the boat. We've got some great 3D images throughout the boat, some nice videos, some wonderful stills. It really is worth a visit. And please do subscribe. There will be plenty more content like this coming onto that platform soon.